Hey, what's going on, guys? Your friend Siren Frost, and today I'll be doing a deck profile debut of my Dragwizard Luard deck. This is just fresh off from the trial decks, and with some combinations from the older stuff and some newer stuff, and at the end of this video, I'm going to actually tell you what changes I'm going to be making once the more support comes out in set 9 and 10. Well, I guess right now it's set 9, so without any further ado, I just want to get on with this very quickly, just because I don't got really no time to rant as much as I want to. Oh, and before we actually start, I need to get a sippy sip from my Mountain Rush. Okay, so that was a weak one. Anyways, so let's get on with the deck profile. There's the angle. Alright, sorry guys. So, my starting Vanguard now is Dragprince Rute. His GB1 skill is, when this unit is used for the cost of your is being sent to the drop zone due to an effect of your opponent's sacrifice ability, you can basically shove him into the soul and counterblast one and shove him into the soul, and you can choose one of your units, and it gets plus 5,000 power in that battle. Now, my thought about him is he's a very good starter, and especially for a ritual deck, but he can go with any deck, so I guess it's not really that bad. And I am thinking about playing maybe one more of him, just because how good the effect really is. So that's my starter. Next, I'm playing, for triggers, I'm playing 4 copies of my new favorite Abyss 4 heal triggers, Abyss Grail. Abyss Grail has caught my attention. Oh, okay, this is not looking working well. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I played 4 of hers, and originally I was going to probably play Abyss Healer, but, you know, maybe 2 Abyss Healers and maybe 2 Abyss Grails, I don't know. But I think I love this just the way it is, because I love Dark Angels with a passion, so it's not really a bad thing for me. I love it, so, yeah. And next, I'm playing 12 crits. I'm playing 4 copies of Grim Reaper, old school shop paladin cards, 4 Deadcrash Dragon, just from the trial deck, and then 4 of the Death Feather Eagles. So we're playing some classic cards in here from the classic days when shop paladin was a beast for Phantom Blaster Overlord, and well, actually, I think Dragon Overlord. Oh, damn it! Now I'm not. This is considered bloopers right here, guys. So stay. So, yeah, so we're playing 12 crits in this deck, and you're all probably thinking, is that maybe a little too overkill for your opponents? No, nothing's really overkill for me anymore. I love the power, and feeling the Dark Dragon sensation, and you forget, Dark Dragon. I follow this with great absolute pride. So yeah, 12 crits is my personal playstyle. You guys can play 4 draws and 8 crits in it if you want, or 8 crits and 4 stands, depending on what your desire and playstyle is. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm also playing now for grade 1s. I'm playing 4 Dragwizard Knies. This card is pretty much an essential right now, just how good the effect is. When he's placed in a regular circle from your deck, he gains additional 2,000 power. His ritual ability, and that's part of his ritual. Generation Break 1 is like Counterblast 1, and you choose choose the rear guard that's in the same column as him, I'm guessing the front row, and retire it. And at the end of the battle that this unit boosted, then you can discard one, or not discard, you draw a free card basically. And that's what the deck really revolves around, is more draw power. So basically you have more cards to spare and more cards to guard with and call. So, I personally think that's a very good card to have, and a good idea. Some people just want to go very aggressive and just like kill their opponents very quickly, make them feel as weak as possible. But I just don't see no fun and pleasure in that. Like, if I want to kill you, I want to kill you slowly and pleasurable and sexually. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just killing you just kill your monsters for pleasure. There you go. Next, I play 4 Night Sky Eagles, just for the extra boost. He's 11k attacker when he's called to the rear guard circle. But unfortunately, this all has to be done with GB1. So my only strategy to you guys is save the cards in your hand and take some damage unless you have a critical in your hand or a trigger. Then use that for a 10k guard. But oh god damn. Okay. Next for right now, I'm playing 4 complete guards for G perfects. Just because this deck does have some counterblast abilities that are up behind, like Knies for example, and Dragprince Rute, all that stuff. And then you're all probably gonna slap me across the face, but I'm playing 3 copies of Blackwing Swordbreaker. I was actually debating on whether I want to play for all 4 Blackwing Swordbreakers, but then I realized I don't really get her off the field that much. So I think this might be a good thing. And plus, all she does is Soul Blast 1 card and draw a card. But this only happens when she's called from the deck. So that's just a risk thing. And I may or may not get her because on how hard it's probably going to be. Next, for grade 2s, we're playing 4 copies of Dragwizard Leofall. Leofall, I believe, is one of the best cards in this trial deck right now. Just because how his ability is. So, his Ritual 3 is, when his unit attacks the Vanguard, he gains additional 2,000 power when he attacks. So, he's basically an 11k attacker right now. However, his Generation Break 1 ability is Activation Skill. Soul Blast 1 and choose the unit that was in the same column as his unit and retire it. But you do draw a card. So, he has the same ability as Knies. So I'm guessing maybe both of them get retired and you draw 2 if they're in the same column. But I don't know if that's probably going to work. But I think it might be a good option. So next, we're playing 4 copies of Direct Owler Debbie Hira. I just love this card because, the artwork is beautiful. And I do love that outfit she's wearing. Like, oh my god. Has Bushiroad made some more skanky cards? Oh, what the hell. We're all skanky. One of these days. Some days. Anyways, her skill is you choose 1 card from your hand and discard it. So you can easily discard a grade 1. So this will help you gain an advantage over Ritual very quickly. And her skill also is a little bit different too. And this is very quite shocking too. If you have more rear guards than your opponent, draw a card. So usually you all think, does Shadow Paladin usually destroy their friends? I guess the newer Shadow Paladins, they rely on their friends simply because of their own abilities to draw cards. Which I'm all for. Next, I'm playing 3 copies of Scornful Knight Giva. Now, before I get slammed in the comment section for her, I want you guys to say one thing to all of you. I chose Giva simply because of her draw power. She'll have her uses for retiring once Dark Carnivore or Aura Geyser or Luard is on the field. So don't slam me by saying Giva is bad, just get rid of it and play Maka. No. How about you shut the fuck up and mind your own damn business, okay? I really am sick and tired of the Shadow Paladin fanboys who think they can just go around and tell every single other Shadow Paladin player how to do their deck. Because they simply want Abyss Diablo become a big thing, and it's just fucking stupid in my eyes. Anyways, for most of you are probably aware of right now, because I played Giva so many times, you all know what she practically does. You discard 1 card from your hand and counterblast 1, and you draw 2 cards. So it's not really bad, guys, and this deck's all about draw power. So I don't know why you guys are fretting upon it, and why are you guys not giving her a chance. I've had Givas ever since the first Clear Sword Dragon build I've ever made, which is under Shadow Knights, because I didn't know what it was going to be called. Until later on it became more of a Cleric build. So, yeah, I just don't know why people are hating on her. It just irritates me because I love Giva. I simply use her because of her draw power, and yes, she has some great potential in actual fights. So I don't know why everyone's hating on her. Because you're all probably just thinking that she's a bad card. I think you guys are just bad players for not giving her a chance. And that's my 2 cents right there. For grade 3s, we're playing 4 copies of the main guy, Dragheart Luard. And this guy is very awesome to have as your main boss. Now, maybe one of these times I can probably put 4 Cleric Sword Dragons in here. and just see how the deck will run, because both of them work out pretty damn well. Because Clara's Sword lets you superior call a unit from your deck, a grade 1 or less unit from your deck, and it gets 2,000 power. While Luard only calls 2 grade 1 units, but they don't get no power boost. Now, Luard's Ritual. You choose 2 normal units from your drop zone and put them back in your deck, and shuffle. When you're paying a cost for Stride, you don't pay anything. He gives you a free Stride as part without paying no cost. And his Stride skill is you counterblast 1 and choose one of your rear guards and force off to retreat. And then you can superior call up to 2 grade 1 units from your deck to the field. And that's where Knies and Blackwing Swordbreaker comes in, because Swordbreaker grants you a draw card by doing a Soul Blast, and Knies can do 2,000 power. So I don't really see the whole problem with that one. That's actually a pretty good combination right there. And next, we're playing 3 copies of Deadcrash Dragon, just for that retiring ability. Even if he doesn't make the attack, at the end of your turn, you counterblast 1, or at the end of the battle, you counterblast 1, and you retire okay, that was good. And you retire 1 rear guard. And then at the end of the battle, you can choose one of your opponent's rear guards and force off the retreat. So this will help you reduce more of your opponent's rear guards to the point they have to start using more of their hand. So it's not really a bad thing to have. So yeah. So that's it for my main deck. Now for my G units, you're all probably... Again, I'm going to tell you guys at the end of this video what I'm going to be changing in. So don't hate on me quite yet. Not that you all probably hate on me already. I play 4 copies of Supremacy, Black Dragon, or Geyser Dragon. Simply for his adding 2 cards from your deck to your hand. The top 2 cards. And he gets plus 5,000 power per card. Now, at a cost though, you counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, flip a copy of Aura Geyser face up in the G zone, and then retire 2 rear guards. And then reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If they're grade 1 or lower, he gets additional 5,000 power. Now, this is where I guess Rute will come in, because if you have 2 Rutes out in the field, you can retire both of them, and then you can use Aura Geyser's ability. If he gets 2 grade 1s or lowers, he gets 10,000 power. And on top of that, if Rute's in the soul and you counterblast 2, you're basically going to give him 10,000 more power. Basically giving him from 26 to 46,000 power. And depending on the triggers, this is where it's going to get very critical. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Aura Geyser Doom, the cross-stride version of Aura Geyser Dragon. Again, counterblast 1 and flip a copy of Aura Geyser face up in the G zone. And sack off 3 rear guards. You flip the top 2 cards in your deck. If your opponent has if you have 2 grade 1 lowers drawn from the effect, reveal them to your opponent, and you can retire 2 of his or her up to 2 of your opponent's rear guards. And then if you have 3 copies copies of Aura Geyser Dragon face up in the G zone, he gets plus 1 critical. So he does have X-Link's ability, or Amnesty's ability. So I think that's pretty awesome. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Dark Dragon Carnivore Dragon. He is basically the main boss that you may want to write in case Aura Geyser Doom and Dragon fails, or any of their G units in G zone. His skill is active skill. You choose one of your rear guards and retire them. Then your opponent must choose up to 2 of his or her rear guards and force them all to retreat. So this deck has some retirement power and some more draw power, and just power in general. Just like, it's amazing how this deck can be very versatile if you really give it a chance and open your mind and all that good stuff. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Dark Knight Evolution, just for more retiring ability and just more power. 2 Grim Recruiters, just for superior callings, like crazy. And then finally, 4 copies of Dark Knight Luvic. So this deck possesses Dark Knights and Dark Dragons. Anything that has dark magic or dark powers in it. And that's what Shao Paladin was very known for, is for black magic. So, yeah, let's not confuse with Dark Irregulars, guys. They're all about darkness. But Shao Paladin is all about black magic. And just honor code of knights and dragons and spells and witches. Like any other dark fairy tale. So anyways, guys, that is my conclusion of my debut of this deck profile of Luard. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about him. If you guys like him or dislike him. If you guys put your thoughts on it. Oh, I almost forgot. Sorry, guys. I can't say that quite yet. So, the changes I'm probably making to this deck is maybe add one more of him and take out another grade 2. Just because we love that draw power. I'm going to keep changing. I'm going to keep the triggers the way they are. And for Swordbreakers, I might just leave them the way they are. And I might switch over to the new G Perfect Guard, Drag Saver SRS. Just because this is a Dragwizard series deck. And I'm going to probably keep 2 of him and probably 2 of the Dragwizard, Drag Saver. But we'll see what happens. I might change these guys out to newer grade 1s when they come out from set 9. I just gotta read what they all kind of do. Oh, these will become Abyss Owls. That's the one. Abyssal Owls. And then we're going to keep Knies the way it is. We're going to keep Giva the way she is. So let's not hate on her. I might change Debbie Hira out for Morfessa when she comes out. So, and then keep Leophil the way it is. And I might just leave everything like just the way it is. And then for Orgeyser, I might drop him down at 2 at least. And make room for Drag Driver Luard. So he'll become a part of that. And then we'll take out the Doom for them. And change out these G Perfect Guards for the Plotmaker Dragon. Recruiters. And we might just play 4 of these guys. Just because it's more of Dark Dragon based. And maybe 1 or 2 Evolutions and Recruiters. It's just, there's so much things to look forward to, guys. Like, I'm very excited about it. And I'm hoping that next 2 weeks, when I get paid, I can go to my local shop and purchase at least $4 for Christmas. 4 boxes for Christmas. Because I want to at least try and get some cards for Christmas before Christmas actually comes around. So, yeah, I'm very looking forward to that, guys. I'm not even joking. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this deck profile. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What you guys might be changing when you get your trial decks and your shop hunt and stuff. So, anyways, guys, yep, that's pretty much it. I'm Siren Frost. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, like this video, rate it, thumbs up for it. You know, all those good stuff. And again, guys, thank you guys for your support. I love you all very much. I really do mean that very sincerely, even though I probably don't show it. I do love you guys because I wouldn't be doing these videos without your guys' support and your love. Believe it or not. So anyways, guys, that is the conclusion of this deck profile. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you all. Talk to you guys later. Bye.